So what's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 34 of our Portsmouth career mode, and having a look at the emails here. Every one of the players, or 5 of them anyway, have all accepted their contracts, which is great news for us. And the player conversations, Connor Chaplin says, "Boss, even though I've told you that I see my future elsewhere, I want you to know that I won't let my performances suffer for this club." So let's see if that is true, because as you guys do know, at the start of the season, he's been really lacking in the goal department. For some reason, last season, he scored so many goals and was so promising, yet this season, he's failed to turn up. So Moore's charging down the right-hand side. As you can see here, he's clearly got loads of room. Can he cut back inside? He does the skill move, but I think he was actually a little bit too far away from the defender when we attempted it, but we're going to try and win the ball back. But I don't know whether I mentioned it, but the first game of the episode is up against Walsall, just in case you weren't already sure of that. So the ball through to Menezes. Menezes through to Omar. Omar plays the ball out wide. A lovely ball through to Berahano. Berahano cuts back inside. Squeeze the ball through to Connor Chaplin. But it comes to Igor Cardoso. Can he get there? He can't. And the goalkeeper just about manages to get a good hand on it. And he pushes that one away. So he may have a chance to squeeze the ball through to Moore. Moore surely be charging through on goal. Can Moore find the back of the net? He's got past the defender. He goes for goal. And that's the reason why we like playing with quick players. Because we know for a fact that the defender was not going to catch him up. And we get the goal just 10 minutes after the half-time break, which is fantastic news for us. Considering we really struggled against Walsall at the start of the season. I believe it was our first game of the season. And we only managed to win that one 1-0. But that was a lovely finish from Moore into the back of the net. And that's what we want to see. So Lotin through to Omar. Omar plays ball out wide to Moore. Can Moore make it too? Yes, he can, because the number 14 strikes the ball into the back of the net. And that is why we love playing with a left-footed player on the left flank, because we do know he doesn't have to cut back inside on his right. He is going to be good enough to cut back and put that one in the back of the net. And that's a lovely finish right into the bottom corner as he makes it Portsmouth 2, Walsall 0. Low way. Walsall with a lovely ball into the box and he's completely scuffed it. That's harder to miss that than it is to put it in the back of the net. And if you guys can remember, I don't know, last episode, he scored a fantastic goal, that Macris, and this time he's fluffed his lines. Have we got a good chance to play the ball through to Igor Cardoso? Cardoso to the box. Can we get the ball to Moore? We try to get it. It comes back to Lotin. Lotin goes for the strike, but he falls over at the crucial moment and cannot get a clean strike on the ball. But we were trying to play the ball to the far post because Moore was so close picking up his hat-trick. So the referee blows a full-time whistle and we come out 2-0 winners. Obviously, our man of the match is going to go to Emre Moore, the left midfielder or striker that's playing in the left midfielder position. And he played fantastic in that game, picking up a 9.5 rating. What a fantastic 2 goals he scored. And hopefully that's going to be the start of him banging in some more, because we desperately need it, because we're really struggling for goals recently. So the next game of this episode, we are in fact going to go ahead and sim, because it is against Accrington Stanley. It's away from home and we played just 2 days ago. And look, we're playing in 2 days time as well. So for some reason we've got a game on the 23rd, we've got a game on the 25th, game on the 27th and game on the 30th. How on earth are we supposed to do that? But guys, this is really weird. Why are we playing on December the 25th? That's right, we're playing on Christmas Day 2017. They actually went ahead and beat Southend, so they're not that bad a side, but Walsall beat them. We are playing our second team line-out in this one, and Edwards missed a penalty, and then 3 minutes in, we go 1-0 down, and we end up losing the game. Marcus Edwards, you missed a penalty, oh dearie me. So, not good experience for us simming that game, and we've got a hope now that we can bounce back against Millwall, which is going to be a very tough one. So guys, I'm sorry to say this, but we're going to have to sim the next one as well, because to be honest, it's just something that I've got. I cannot play games where all the players are in the light green, because I know by the second half they're all going to be dead out on their feet and I'm going to be useless. So we've gone ahead with this one. Please, we're playing against our former goalkeeper. We've lost again, and this time Lotin's missed a penalty. Oh my god, we've dropped 6 points because we haven't been playing them. Deary me. Yeah. Lotin, come on guy, you can't miss the penalty. But oh my god, why have we got so many games? Because now look at this, guys. We've got a game on the 30th and now a game on the 1st. So guys, but what I've decided to do, I'm sorry about this, but I'm going to sim this one as well, because Chesterfield are bottom of the league table. So surely we've got to win this one. They are rock bottom, but rock bottom. They're right at the very bottom, guys. Come on, we need to win this one, please. Yes, there we go. Roberts picks up 2 and Osoro picks up 1 as well. So that's good news now, and we're now going to be moving into January, which is a transfer window. So before we move into our next game up against Huddersfield, we will be showing you a squad report so you can keep up to date with all of the player growths and you can see how they are all doing. But feel free to pause the video at any moment in time if you want to have a look at the stats of your favourite player. Maybe your favourite player is Joel Asoro, maybe it's Alex Bass, maybe it's Tom Davies, I do not know. Just if you feel free to pause the video at any moment in time and you will be able to keep up to date with all of the players' progress. And having a look at the league table as well, we're currently sitting in second place and just in front of us is Oxford United with 1 point in front of us. We've got the best goal difference. Actually, we haven't. Huddersfield, well, this will be an interesting game. They've only conceded 17 goals. We've conceded 19 and scored 35, and Huddersfield only scored 25. So the highest scorers in the league are in fact Oxford United, who scored 39 goals. Can we go ahead and up that by scoring 5 in this one against Huddersfield? I doubt it, but the most important thing is that we pick up all 3 points. So we play the ball to Mbap Lotin. Lotin out wide to Igor Cardoso. Cardoso plays the ball back to Reece Oxford. And we're trying to create an opening here as we squeeze the ball through to Lotin. It's a good ball. Lotin tries to turn his man, but can Connor Chaplin get there? It's very close between Connor Chaplin and the Huddersfield defender, but he gets there just before him. But we've got the ball with Igor Cardoso. Cardoso back to Reece Oxford. Reece Oxford first time through to Omar. Omar, we do know, can strike with his left boot, but the only problem with Omar, he's so weak and gets pushed off the ball very easily. So good chance here for Connor Chaplin. Connor Chaplin tries to squeeze the ball through to Lookman. It's an awful ball, but surely we can win that one back with Ender Stevens, can't we? No, we can't. So, to be honest, 38 minutes have gone in this game, and not one of the sides have really showed any sign of breaking the deadlock yet. Good chance for Huddersfield here, though. They got the ball. Can we get the ball back with Don Kura? We do. And now this is our chance. This is our chance to go on the counters. Play the ball through to Connor Chaplin. Connor Chaplin through to Lotin. Lotin back to Oxford. We got a chance. Come on, can we squeeze that one through? We get the ball through to Connor. Connor's through on goal. Surely. There we go. In the 60th minute, our number 19 has eventually scored a goal. We were so desperate for him to get a goal under his belt because he hasn't been scoring that many this season. And we've done it. This could be a fantastic result for us here if we go ahead and beat Huddersfield. It's a good ball from Lotin. Did get a little bit of luck though as he got a slight deflection, but that's a lovely finish, calm finish from Connor Chaplin into the back of the net, and that is actually his 6th goal of the league, so he hasn't been doing it that bad. So Marcus Edwards just come on the pitch, plays ball through to Omar. Omar through to Connor. Connor's going for goal, and that's a really good save from the goalkeeper as Connor Chaplin nearly scores 2 in one game after he's been on a goal drought. But we've still got the ball here. Surely we're going to win that one in the air with Rick Van Drongelen, but we don't. And Huddersfield are going to charge bodies forward now as they're desperate for a goal. Huddersfield have got a good chance though. Can we get the ball back? They play the ball to the far post. Ender Stevens wins that one. And can we get the ball clear of Reece Oxford? We need to win that one. We can't. They play the ball back inside to Naki Wells. And it is just basically a bombardment now as we play the ball through to Marcus Edwards. Marcus Edwards in the 85th minute has got the chance to make it to Marcus Edwards. He's giving it straight to the goalkeeper. So we may have one last chance here, but well, we was going to have one last chance, but the referee's halted it as he blows a full-time whistle, and we've won the game. 1-0 winners for us there. A little bit disappointing that we couldn't make it 2 right at the end with Marcus Edwards missing his chance with a 1-on-1 with the Huddersfield goalkeeper, but he come out on top. But our centre-back played very well in that game. Mamadou Kore picks up an 8.4 rating, and he's no close now to a 70 rating, which is great news. So we've got a transfer offer here, and oh God, I need to make you aware that Guy Roberts had less than 6 months on his contract and was free to discuss and join other clubs directly when his contract expired. Blackburn Rovers have made such an approach that an agreement has been made, but the problem is, we never got any warning about Guy Roberts because it said he was going to retire. It says he was retiring at the end of his contract. So I don't know about that, but Hull City have come in for Didion. We're going to say we want 7.1 million, which we know for a fact they're not going to give us. And yeah, a little bit disappointing actually that Guy Roberts is going to be leaving because we could have got a bit of money for him otherwise. But another thing that I'm disappointed about is I wanted to keep Svila and we didn't. That was, I realised after I'd done it, it was not a good move bringing in Didion for Svila, sorry. So once again, we've got some more deals come in. Hull City have said they'll give us 5 million for Didion. We say we want 7, and because we know for a fact they're not going to give us that. But we've got 3 other transfers coming for. We've got one from Southampton for Didion. We're going to say we want 6.9 million for Southampton, and let's see what they will say. And also Alex Bass to take him on loan. We're going to say yes because he can go to Rochdale because he hasn't even played a game for us yet, let alone got a possibility of getting some more game time. So before we end up this episode, we got a few more emails to deal with. We've got transfer offer for Thomas Didion once again. So obviously he's a player in high demand and we're going to want quite a bit of money for him because even though we're not that fond of him, he hasn't been the worst goalkeeper in the world, but there aren't that many more goalkeepers left. Igor Cardoso says, may we discuss my wages, which we will go ahead and do right now before we forget. So let's go ahead and have a look at Igor Cardoso's wages, because the last thing that we want is a player of his quality leaving the club, because that would be disastrous. But the only problem is he's going to be on very low wages because he was a Scout Future star, and as you guys do know, Scout Future stars are only on £425. And he wants a £550, so he wants hardly nothing of an increase, which is absolutely fine by me. And let's go ahead and give him that, and he will be an important first team player. So he is such a good player, and there's no way I would let him go. But that is in fact going to be it for this episode of Career Mode. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit the like button down below, as it is going to be hugely appreciated. And don't forget, if you're around here, hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all my latest videos and career modes. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.